Angel Reese grabbed 19 rebounds, 17 defensive rebounds, so it turns out that all of her rebounds aren't off her own misses, which was always apparent to people that actually watched the games. Imagine claiming to be a fan of women's basketball and not even watching the games. Anyways, Ariel Atkins also scored 29 points, but it wasn't enough to beat a really good Atlanta Dream team. Now, the game doesn't matter. Like, it was on the table with about 5 minutes left, winnable game, but even if they somehow won this game, that doesn't change the fact that this is a bad roster and it doesn't erase all of the weaknesses on this team, like coaching and guard play. The guards have bad defense and bad offense. That's the main thing holding them back, which puts the pressure on the front court to be perfect, which, like, they're not perfect, they're also flawed. Way less flawed than the guards. Like, they're far from the main reason why the Sky are losing, but they're not finished products. With 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in this game, 3-point game, Angel missed a contested layup, then turned the ball over, which started a run. Because she was down and wasn't back on defense, the Dream took advantage of it by getting Tahina a 3. Next possession, Ariel missed an open mid-range shot that's a very makeable shot for her, but the crowd was in it and the Dream had the momentum. Basketball is all about runs and momentum. Then in transition, Camilla didn't get back to BG in time. Angel had to pick up, which meant that Camilla had to get to Naz Hillman, but it was too late. 9-point game, and Camilla got benched to close out the game. I don't really care about the result of this game. The Sky aren't making the playoffs, but that run, and really the entire ending of this game, just highlighted my biggest problem when it comes to this season. There were some weaknesses that were exploited. The season's over, so there's no reason to shy away from working on those weak parts of Angel's game to make the playoffs, because that's not happening. Tyler Marsh was a developmental coach. Use this season as a developmental season so those weaknesses aren't weaknesses next season, because she's coming back barring a trade. The rookies and sophomores are the only ones on the books for next season, so considering where the season is at right now, their development should be at the forefront. Get that power dribble out of Angel's game. It always gives the defense time to recover, and encourage her to shoot more jump shots. Like, it's unrealistic for her to consistently overpower bigger players. Also, I didn't like E. Will closing this game out over Camilla. She and Angel are supposed to be the future of the team. E. Will was faster getting back on defense, but her scoring went away in the second half, so there wasn't that much of an advantage to playing her over Camilla. Angel's weaknesses aren't the reason for why the Sky are losing. She's actually very impactful as is, but they're not winning this year, so she shouldn't be restricted to only playing to her strengths, because that's not helping her or the team. Angel Reese had a historic rookie season, and now her numbers have regressed from last year, which is a bad look for Tyler Marsh as a developmental coach. I don't want him as the head coach next year, but maybe he can save his reputation as a developmental coach if he and Jeff just stop with the nonsense and realize that they're not going anywhere this season and just develop the young players. That is the only positive thing that can come out of this season, and if the progress is good by the end of the season, maybe a free agent might want to jump on board. But as is, no one's coming to Chicago to lose and have their stats go down by trying to play this Tyler Marsh basketball. His system isn't a winning one. Just develop the young players until you can get a real winning coach, because right now, if you're not developing anyone and you're not winning, then you're not making any progress.